everybody, it's Sarah and welcome back to the Scrappery. Today I have a quick 8.5 by 11 layout for you, and I'm running really low on my kits, so I had to dig back to my Lilly Kits, which I actually kind of had a lot left over. I was really surprised. So I grabbed an 8.5 by 11 white sheet of textured cardstock and just dug around in my kits and grabbed a couple of offcuts from the papers from the kit. And then I grabbed a couple of the chipboard frames because there was a lot of chipboard that came in these kits. And I'm going to use up a couple pieces behind photos to kind of frame some photos. These are a couple pictures of my youngest daughter. It was her 6th birthday back in January, and that was about the time that these kits came out. And then I just used some pop dots kind of in the dead space of the frame so the photos will stick down real nice. And that's just a glassine bag from my stash with a little bit of sequin mix from my stash, just to add a little bit more dimension and glitter. Get that nicely stuck down with those pop dots. And then the only other thing I'm going to grab from my stash are some thicker words, and that's all I'm going to use. The rest is all going to be from the Lilly Kits. So I also grabbed one of the doilies that came in the kits, and then these gorgeous Amy Tan striped chipboard thickers that came in the kits. And my title is going to be Hooray Candy, because we went to the Mall of America that day and she got to pick out a bunch of candy from a store at the mall that I think was just called Candy. They had every single type and variety of candy that you could possibly imagine. Imported candies that I hadn't seen since I was a kid, all sorts of stuff. So like I said, that's just Hooray Candy is going to be my title. And then I paused there for a little bit because I wanted to fussy cut out that birthday cake from one of the cut apart sheets, and I think it was also time for dinner. So I just fussy cut that out quick. And now I'm going to add all of the little bits and bobs that I have left over from the kit. I have a lot of chipboard pieces and a lot of pieces that say, like have words and stuff on them. But I decided to go for all of these little fun resin and little like jeweled bits that Renell includes in the kits. I was really bad getting them used up on layouts and stuff, so I thought that I would grab them all and just stick them all down kind of in a center design on my layout to make it kind of look like candy, because there's a lot of them and there are a lot of different sizes, shapes, and colors, very similar to what candy would be. Now I grabbed the roller date stamper from the most recent kits, and I'm going to stamp January 30th, 2017. That was my daughter's actual birthday. We all, as a family, were going to go, but I think my oldest daughter was sick that day, so it was just Mommy and Lila at the mall that day. And I think we just did some shopping at American Girl, and we contemplated going on some rides, but she took a look at some of the bigger rides at the mall and said, no, I want Big Sister to go with me on those. So we waited a couple of days until Big Sister was feeling better, and by chance it is also her birthday right around that time too. One of their birthdays is the 27th and the other is the 30th. So we waited a few days and Bella was feeling better, so we all headed back out to the mall to do rides and eat again. So now I am going to use up a lot of those gorgeous jewels, the pink gems that came in one of the kits. And I'm going to use up a few of the tiny word stickers from the sticker sheet because surprisingly I do have quite a bit left from that sticker sheet. I've got a couple of flowers left, and I'm just going to use my Tombow Mono Aqua. I've been a little scared of glue dots lately. There have been a few posts on Facebook about them kind of eroding people's layouts and causing a greasy spot, so I think I'm going to skip glue dots for a while. I need to go back and maybe check my layouts that I've used them on to kind of see what is going on with them, to make sure that I'm not getting any greasy splotches from the glue dots. I think it only happens when you use a rubber embellishment in a glue dot, but I'm not going to take any chances, I don't think. So now I'm going to use those two enormous, well, one enormous and one relatively large rose, like resin roses that came in one of the kits, and I'm just going to use my Tombow Mono Aqua. As long as I leave it lay out for about a half an hour before I try to stuff it into a page protector, it's just fine. That Tombow Mono Aqua will stick to anything. Now I just want to bring in a couple embellishments up at the top, just so it's not totally side loaded with embellishments, although I'm really okay with it because it, even on film here on the screen, it looks like it is a candy explosion. It looks really cool, I think. And I'm almost done here. I'm not even going to use any like Heidi Shine or Kaiser Shine or anything because I think I've got enough going on with just the embellishments there. And I do want to get that last sparkly bow on somewhere, so I decided to tuck it in kind of right by the Hooray. And I think that is going to do it for this week, ladies. Be sure to look for more from me next Tuesday in the US and Wednesday in Australia. So thank you so much, and I hope you have a great crafty week. Bye-bye.